Dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We got a new Sunny V2. We have the worst van life families on TikTok. Whatever happened to that one chick? You remember?
She still posts.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. I visit her channel periodically.
Huh?
I said I visit her channel periodically.
She got a new van. Did she get a new van at that one?
I think she did. Because I think the other one messed up. But she has a house too.
She got a house now.
She bought some land. Like
Ooh.
out in like the...
You really been keeping up, huh?
Yeah.
You remember they used to say she was a YouTube employee. She did say she worked for a tech company.
I don't know, but yeah, she got land and she got a house on it. It's like an older...
It's an older house?
Yeah, it's like a...
Now I understand one of them. But
she didn't build the house. It was already there. It came with...
Yeah.
Anyway,
we put a whole conversation about somebody.
I'll show you.
Yeah. But hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
But hey, man, let's hop into it. Let's see what Sunny got cooked up for us this week. You ready?
Alrighty.
All right, let's go.
Kids sleeping on the floor, pets held in tiny cages, and this entire bathroom for a family of 5. Add some teenagers who can't fit, children calling their beds coffins, and you're still just scratching the surface of the worst van life TikTokers. Take for example Red, White, and Bethune. They gained 11.4 million views by showing how terribly unspacious their kids' beds were. This should be illegal. Those kids are gonna suffer in that space, man. To make matters worse, the beds had rock climbing holds instead of a ladder, which their daughter almost fell from whilst trying to show they were easy to use.
So Molly's going to demonstrate getting in the bunk and show you just how easy it is.
How will they get down in the middle of the night when it's dark and they want to use the restroom urgently? What if they fall and hit their head? These so-called bunk beds were actually just shelves, yet the family still defended them as being spacious. At the same time, get this, the parents have a king-size bed.
The reason why we put a king-size bed in our bus is because it's our lounging area.
As well as a massive desk for editing TikToks, forcing the kids to do their schoolwork on a tiny kitchen table. If they don't help out with the van, the kids are punished publicly.
Last night, Molly chose not to do her chores, and if our kids don't do their chores, they have consequences.
Which the parents still defended even after heavy criticism.
Yes, our kids have consequences. Yes, if they don't do the chores, they're gonna have to pay.
And to the trolls, keep on talking shit, and I'm gonna keep on posting. See you guys on your For You page.
But wait, it still gets worse.
People always complain about everybody what's going on today. That's the internet.
Them two, they have what, 3 kids? 3 kids?
It look like a bunk bed for 3. So
and then 3 dogs.
And dogs. That's a lot for them. That little camper.
I don't tell people how to raise their kids, how to live, whatever. I ain't that type of person. But that's a lot of people for that.
I done seen some joints, and I'll be like, damn, that look better than a crib.
But I done seen something that they
personally, I just couldn't do it. It's too cramped.
It's not for everyone, but I'm just saying it's just a lot of people plus dog. Like that's just a lot.
Yeah, that's crap. On something. I done seen quite a few people do it though. And really can do it. Me personally, I can't do the cramped life. Like even where we at now, I feel like it's too small.
Yeah, I do too.
So just imagine. I'm grateful. So just imagine that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just us and the dog.
Or we be on top of each other. So
we don't be on top of each other. You feel like I be on top of you.
Girl, you said more than you once started saying it. And I was like, you know what? You know what? Whatever you started, don't start now. You can't finish it.
On posting. See you guys on your For You page.
But wait, it still gets worse. Everything we've shown so far is in this bus here, yet they also have a van to take on holidays, which has even less space than the bus.
Come take a peek inside and see what we've done.
The van doesn't have a bed for everyone, meaning one of the kids sleeps on this leather chair. Maybe there'd be a bit more space if they didn't own 4 massive dogs, which are shoved in a tiny cage below the bed, yet they still have more space than the...
Hold on, that's where all the dogs stay in? Nah. Now 1, maybe 2, but not 4.
Well, he says more spacious than where everybody else gotta be.
That's tight. Now 1 or 2, I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's long enough, but 1 for sure, that's enough space. You get what I'm saying?
Toilet. It's covered by nothing but a thin fabric sheet and sits right in the middle of where everybody lives. They call the vehicle their vancation home, meaning when the kids get tired of living in the first van, they're blessed with a trip in an even smaller one. Family of Nomads doesn't have this problem. In fact, they first went viral for how much space they had, leading to comments such as, "I don't understand why y'all don't just buy an apartment. It's way cheaper than this." People came to their defense stating, there is literally no reason to be mad at this, except for maybe how their kids were living. They'd show their room in this TikTok, with the most notable part being that their eldest Addison was a 15-year-old teenager. You should ask your daughter how she feels that she has no privacy. At an age like hers, I'm sure she wants her privacy. Addison hates you. Just because this RV is nice and there's room for their clothes, it's no way to live. I'm sure the teenager would love to have privacy. Get her a curtain or something. Well, the family...
I ain't gonna lie, when you got a lot of kids, it kind of look like it's cramped. Now, if it's just you and your spouse and that's what y'all decide to do, cool. Maybe a child, you know what I'm saying, cool. Then y'all, you know, because some people do save up money that way. I have seen it. Or even retired, you know what I'm saying, you want to travel, you know, that's a nice life. But when you got a bunch of kids, bro, they cramped up, y'all traveling, going from city to city, state to state, they can't have no friends. It's just, I think about that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to build a personal relationship with others outside of your like immediate family.
Yeah.
That is very important because it gives you the perspective like of becoming a people person.
I do wonder, like when people live like this, again, to each his own. Like,
if you want to do it, that's fine.
Yeah, but I do wonder, just like if like people that have kids, if they have conversations, like just like kind of see how the kid feel. Because I understand people are like, well, I'm the adult, I'm gonna do, you're gonna follow my. Yeah. Well, okay, I get that. Whatever, you're the adult. But at the same time, if I had kids, I will still want my kids to be comfortable. Like I want them to be able to have a life outside of what I want. You know, like
it's a nice RV though.
It's a nice RV, but I'm just saying, like, it is. You have 3 kids or whatever the case may be. Like, not my kids not being able to like kind of be stable and have friends. Now, like, if that type of.
If this was something y'all did during the summertime,
that's different.
That's lit.
Of course,
that's lit.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
This is an everyday thing. Like this is their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
Cause I won't mind, like, if this was vacation.
Oh, of course.
Like, summertime, throughout the summer, we don't have to say standard.
If we had something like that and you just like, we're going on a road trip for the summer or something, cool. That's temporary. I would have loved that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not like every day. That's different.
Emily did exactly this.
We did install these curtains over each of their bunks so they have a little bit of privacy.
But it was still just one of many other problems. The kids were in a homeschool program, yet it seemed most of their education was just walking through national parks where the parents thought they'd learn about life.
Our lives are one gigantic field trip, and so a lot of what the kids do is by learning from experience. So for example, today we went to a national park and they completed the Junior Ranger program, and it's incredibly educational. They're learning history from visiting different places around the country, and days that we are not going out and exploring, they do a traditional homeschool curriculum, and then the days that we're exploring, we still count those as school as well.
So
she look a little dehydrated. Lips cracked.
just learn US history? Lol, when they go to college, they'll be in for a shock. Oof, that's scary. There's a reason schools aren't one giant field trip, and this is a very good point. Schools are for more than simply learning subjects. They help build social circles and prepare kids for a disciplined way of life, both of which are neglected when strolling around the country. But the kids did have other challenges, like cleaning out the rat cage that stunk out the van.
Hell no! Hell no. Now I understand if it's in your crib, you know what I'm saying? You got a separate. I'm not sleeping next to rat shit. Well, some people do though.
Why we got never mind.
What you finna say? Don't say it.
Why we got rats?
That's probably not.
Pets.
Are they rats or hamsters or gerbils?
Did she say 3 pet rats?
Yeah.
Our 3 kids have 3 pet rats, and I would be absolutely lying to you if I said that it does not smell bad. Usually it's the kids' job to clean the rat cage, but about once every month or two, my husband and I will clean it, and it just gets really gross.
As well as collecting firewood, as seen in Addison's day in the life. Yet people were still convinced she's gonna run away at 16, yet the mother went on to state, "I honestly don't know a single unhappy RV kid." She'd even post the following TikTok to try and convince the audience.
A lot of people ask us if the kids actually enjoy traveling full time and living in the camper, and I will have to say that while we were at the RV show in Tampa this week, Grace and Addison both went around and looked at campers because their plan is when they move out, they want to live in a camper together and travel the country.
Until,
you know what, like what Sonny did say at one point, and I've been pondering on it. It is kind of true when the only discipline you are getting in life comes from your parents. It kind of messes you up too, because it's like going to school. You learn, hey, I gotta listen to this person, like, especially once you go from like elementary school, you got the teachers and principals in there, and then, you know what I'm saying, it's giving you, like, no lie, like, going through school is for messed up reasons, getting you systematically getting you ready for the real world. Like, there's rules you have to abide by. Like, these are just your parents' rules. You have parent rules, but the society rules are different than your parent rules. You know? Are you agree to a point?
I
But then,
I agree and I disagree because I know someone who has been homeschooled before.
I know someone too, and that joint.
Everybody, but that's
when they came out into the real world, it was horrible.
But that's the thing. Everyone is different, and I feel like people will know one person's situation, and they are feel like everyone's situation is like that. Because I know someone who was homeschooled, like majority of their school, like academic.
You said majority. You didn't say all. The
Because
person I know, all. And when they finally got into society, they were.
But my thing is, if I'm like from preschool up into freaking 10th grade or whatever, and then they decide like, oh, they want to like finish 11th and 12th and graduate.
But they still was able to start developing.
But what I'm saying is that's more time being at
what
home.
What I'm saying, the person I'm talking about, K through 12, homeschooled through their whole life. Then once they get a job, they come with a warning label and they warn us, hey, be gentle with this person. They're not used
That's
to.
That's why I said everyone is different.
But what I'm saying is I'm saying the thing you're talking about is this individual eventually did, before they went into the real world, was able to develop some type of people skills. The person I'm talking about never developed that because they went through K through 12. Okay. K through 10, 2 years, you can develop some type of skills in 2 years.
The only thing I was trying to say, not saying your situation
I'm not
is
saying
one way, whatever. Only thing I'm saying is replying to you saying as far as like being able to only like be disciplined with parents, because I was just saying with that person only being K through 10, you would think them coming into, they want to like be able to follow other people's authority or be respectful to other people, but it was not like that at all. That's the only thing I'm.
But how were they with when it came down to other people too? Like were
like anybody coming to a new school, you gotta warm up.
Not a new school, but a new environment.
It's still a new school that you've never been in. These are people you've never been around. This a new environment. If you want to use that word, if they make you feel better, a new environment. That's just like if I didn't go, like if I moved from the city I was at and went to another school, it still want to take me time to warm up to people.
You comparing apples and oranges. Yeah, both of them fruit, but they are two totally different situations. The situation is not going from one school to another school. The thing is being used to being around other students. Somebody coming from being homeschooled.
Okay, to answer your question.
Or never around.
Okay, let me answer your question.
Don't cut me off.
Let me answer your
question.
Don't
cut me off.
Okay, let's just go.
But you can answer the question.
No, let's just go.
Just answer.
To answer your question, they didn't struggle. They didn't struggle. Okay, let's go.
When they move out, they want to live in a camper together and travel the country.
Until another video told a different story.
Addison has struggled with their mental health for many years. Addison is currently back in treatment and won't be in our content during this time. To protect Addison during this time, we would like to ask for privacy on this matter.
Perhaps the daughter...
Why ask for privacy on the matter when you shouldn't even bring the matter to the internet? It will be private if you don't bring it to the internet. Nobody.
But I guess with them like recording so much, people will be like, "Oh, where's Addison? Where's Addison?" So let me go ahead and address it. We don't want to talk about it again. And that's the thing with like,
y'all share too much.
Know, child. People do share too much. So they like, especially putting their kids on the internet and then living this life along with the internet. That's a lot.
Yeah, there should be limitations of what you want to expose people to.
During this time, we would like to ask for privacy on this matter.
Perhaps the daughter was unhappy for a totally different reason, yet there was still more evidence that she despised the van.
For Addison's 15th birthday, the only thing they wanted was to go to a hotel.
The video has since been deleted, although after arriving at their hotel, twice Addison mentions liking doors in the video, a hint at them having less privacy in the camper. With conflicting messages about Addison's happiness, people commented, "I can't wait for this gen of van kids to grow up and share their thoughts with the world," although this had happened much sooner than expected. On the r/offmychest subreddit, an anonymous account made the following post. "I'm a teen in a full-time RV living vlogging family, and I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate being homeschooled. I hate not being able to maintain a social life. I hate having so little privacy. I hate having to pretend to be happy with this. We travel full time. I know, it sounds like a dream. I thought so too, but it's an effing nightmare. I just want a private normal life, but no. They had to ruin it with their crunchy way of parenting. It's all fake, by the way. Not what I meant when I said I wanted to take up acting. I'm frustrated all the time. I'm tired all the time. I'm bored all the time. Please stop supporting these channels. Stop buying into it. It's ruined my life and I can't say anything about it." In comments, the poster clarified, "I'm between 15 and 17 years old, and they were the oldest of 3 siblings," hinting it was Addison from Family of Nomads. Exactly who the poster was has never been confirmed, yet only a couple of months later, the family announced they were instead buying a house. Family of Nomads recently quit van life. Their kids seemed the happiest they'd ever been, while the parents were in tears as the RV was stored away.
Girl, what's she crying like that? Girl, it's just going to like, y'all still got it. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I wonder with the van life situation, like how, because a lot of people talk about the financial benefits of it, like how, like much of a financial burden does it like relieve? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really worth it financially? Because you're paying for maintenance, you're paying for tires, like there's still a lot of expenses that go within it, And a lot of people talk about, I've seen where they like, oh, we save a lot of money doing this, and I'm like, but are you really though,
The eldest daughter has since vanished from the videos, with an unrelated comment summarizing what van life's like for kids. RV kid here. Let me tell you, RV is hell for children. I've been living in a camper with my 3 brothers and parents, and these past 2 years have been an absolute detriment to my mental health. Yes, it's an amazing opportunity I've been given to have seen all the places that I have, but I cannot recall a single positive experience anywhere I've been. I receive little to no education, and I'm scared I won't be able to pass my GED. I'll probably be repeating high school once I turn 18. The Happy Caravan, however, clearly ignored this warning. They began by documenting their life as a family of 12.
That's too many. I mean, God, that's too many. 12?
Yeah, that's definitely a lot.
Like, imagine putting 12 human. No, 12 kids, right? Or just 12?
12 kids, 12 people. Hell, don't even matter. 12, 14.
Imagine putting all them into like 1,000 square foot apartment. You know what I'm saying? That's hell, bro. You talking about privacy? There's no privacy.
And I guess the difference also, because I was sitting here thinking about what we just had a discussion, debate, whatever on. Honestly, us even talking about that is comparing apples to oranges to this, because that is totally different. With the person I know, it's not that they're never around anybody else. These kids are never around any other kids for real, unless just there are siblings and stuff like that, or unless they maybe meet up with other. I don't know if they have like little
like an RV park,
group and parks.
Remember I showed you the RV park down the road in the other town when we be riding by. Sometimes be like, that's the RV park I used to have.
Yeah, I don't know if they have stuff like that where, and then other people may have kids. I don't know if that's a thing, and they like be able to interact with those kids. Don't know, but I mean, this person, they still was involved like in other things, so they
like
was
playing
around
sports
people,
and stuff,
like playing like little league sports, and they do have cousins, and they like, so they still are being interactive with other people. So that's why it's different. Then I'm not comparing my person to your person. That's why I say everyone is different.
Only reason why I took the approach that I took, because the person I'm talking about, they never was around.
And that's what I said.
And they were more like this, more sheltered, more everything was like closed off from the world.
Oh, your situation doesn't. It's okay. Yeah, some people. It's a lot of people that are like that.
And I hate it for them, though.
And then you do have people like the person I know. You have people kind of in between. Everybody different. Everybody handle things different. But this one is totally different because y'all are traveling different cities, different states. Like, it's constant, nonstop. And they don't have that. Like, I don't like being around people 24/7. So just imagine being in a tight area.
Especially your parents, bro.
Or just other little siblings as you're getting older. Like, they can be
your sister and brother
annoying.
won't want to be around you 24/7.
Yeah, they would. Talking about now or when I was
younger?
No. Especially me and my brother. Me and my brother was like this.
But 24/7.
Yeah, we was glued to the hip. Me and my brother was glued to the hip until he turned older, and then he started to...
Again.
But I'm saying...
She was 15. At 15, your brother was out here in these streets. Not like that, but in the streets. He won't want to be around your little boy.
It's not that he didn't want to be around me. It's just he started, being able to do more.
He would be like, see, you can't tag along now.
I used to tag along sometimes.
You know what? You never talk... I'll tell you about that. Okay.
And were mostly liked by the audience until revealing they lived in a tiny apartment. Is that legal? Having so many in a 2-bedroom? Why would you make the choice to have a family of 12 but not be able to provide them sufficient room/space, although their holiday setup was somehow even worse? They'd fit the entire family into one single Airstream, gaining 12 million views by showing how they slept. The 3 daughters were on a table converted to a bed, while another 2 slept below their brother, who was sleeping in a bunk. A different brother slept on the couch, the baby in its cot, and of course the 2 parents had their own massive bed. So what about the...
Now, Sonny, that bed didn't look that massive now. I ain't supposed to look like...
I mean, massive compared to where...
Yeah. They cramped. That's like how your mom and them used to talk about, we used to have to sleep head, so... Did you ever have to sleep like that? Like at your grandma's house or something?
Yeah, grandma's house. Like, all the grandkids over there. Yeah, it was different.
Last 2 kids. Well, they got to sleep directly on the hardwood, described as not perfect but more comfy than a tent. You have 2 kids sleeping on the floor just for vacation and we mix it up. In our YouTube video, Dad is on the floor, which by doing some digging was seemingly true. Hilariously, after being criticized, the parents magically found Enoch a blow-up mat in the closet, but for the most part the family isn't all that bad, especially compared to wild family life. They've been...
Now, they look like they actually enjoying the experience because it's not something they have to do 24. But the apartment situation, now that is bad, bro. I don't know, 2-bedroom.
Yeah, I don't know people's financial situations. So I get that.
Man, Daddy should have laid off a little bit.
I mean, yeah, and that's another thing. If you go,
Daddy humping like a jackrabbit, bro.
Definitely, if you sit up and you agree to have that, 2, 4,
she probably just
6, 8, 10. So it's 10 kids. So 12 and all for the parents. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. 10 kids and then 12.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Mama was like, just take me.
But
is there any twins?
You said no.
Damn.
Unless these two, they look close in age, but maybe not.
Damn, Mama.
They look close in age. These kids back to back.
Mama really. Somebody got to be a twin. If not, because ain't nobody dressed the same.
I mean, everybody don't dress.
But typically, you see with twins, they dress similar alike.
But they are close in age.
They're close in age.
But my thing is, because I said something about the financial thing. I'm trying to. Let me say that. Because I said, I don't know everybody's financial situation. Maybe they ain't got it. But I'm like, if you will, lay down and have all these kids and stuff like that, then I will hope that you will be able to make sure that they have the best. Of, if I know I don't have it, I'm not about to sit up and have 10 kids. I'm not doing that.
Let's just
barely want one.
Let's hope Mama's safe though.
Yeah.
Mama had to push 10.
Okay.
That's a lot of pushes. Mama inside probably
okay, baby.
Isn't all that bad, especially compared to wild family life. They've been called the most hated van life family on TikTok, mainly for their bizarre family dynamic. The page is run by mother Nadine, who lives in a van with her 3 kids, along with both her ex-husband and her new boyfriend, who she refers to as a homeless junkie she met on the streets. According to her TikToks, they're not polygamous but live together in harmony, being able to do so because they have the biggest front yard. The criticism, however, always extends to the kids. They call their education program homeschooling, world schooling, travel schooling, adding they help whenever necessary, but they don't follow any official program.
Technically, I don't follow any curriculum, but we have this app my kids learning with. They set their times each day. They do that by themselves. There's nothing I have to do.
Help them if needed explains everything. Doomed to fail. They'd respond to the hate with the world's most hippie message.
The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion.
Adding their kids are extremely satisfied with the life that they're living.
People think, oh, poor children. But trust me, my children, they wake up with a smile in their face. They go to bed with a smile in their face.
Yeah.
It's her. She the problem.
I'm still stuck on the ex-husband and the boyfriend.
Yeah, I know you
are. In the this tight space with 3 kids. When y'all get to have it?
Peep this though. The boyfriend don't mind. He was homeless. Anything better than nothing.
But where the ex-husband where he come in?
He probably always been traveling. She met him while they were traveling.
She met the new boyfriend.
Boyfriend, he was homeless.
But what I'm saying is, if
he was
ex-husband,
the ex-husband was just because that's who they got kids with. So
they gotta be there though.
They happy and free. They ain't no rules.
He can't go get his own girlfriend and be happy and free and live their own life.
They don't believe in systematic rules. Not a hippie.
Yet it's perfect to finish with this comment here. When I was a child, I would have been very happy to eat nothing but candy and potato chips all day. But my mother did not let me because she knew better. It's a parent's job to do what's best for their children, not just what makes them happy.
That's
and that is true.
What's best for him, man? I know I be saying to each his own a lot, because I can't control what other people do and how they live their life. But God darn it.
God darn it, what, see?
I do be wanting what's best for the kids, though. I really do be like, just because you want to live this life, it's not fair to the kids. And especially if they're not learning, they're not being able to be stable, they don't have any friends, no type of social life, like nothing. That's miserable.
I agree.
I'm a people person. Like, even though I don't like people at the same time, I'm a people person at the same time. Like, people I like. I rock with you.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be around my people. I don't even have...
My people? What you call it?
Yeah, my people.
Who your people?
Like my friends.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, like people that I've met along the way, and I've
established relationships.
Establish these like bonds with. Yeah, I want to be around my people.
Relationships is a good term. Relationships,
bonds, same thing. But
we bonded.
But yeah, like they don't even
locked in for life.
They don't even get that choice to even do that.
Locked in for life.
And she seems real stubborn. The last one,
she's the problem.
Yeah,
that's enough said with that. She's the problem. She's gonna forever be the problem. And the ex-husband,
Is the new baby by the boyfriend? Gotta be, right? Cause he little.
Gotta be.
That ain't none of my business.
Gotta be all that I can be. Y'all spam us up. Let us know y'all thoughts and opinions about it for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how I go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are. We out.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar.